Chhattisgarh to offer MBBS in Hindi starting this academic session. KIIT World School host Grand Football Tournament ceremony. UGC NET 2024 objections window closed. Results expected soon. Noida employee arrested for molesting 15-year-old girl. Chandigarh unregulated schools. 45% lack qualified teachers, critical facilities. Headmaster booked for fraud after son caught managing the school. Another minor gang raped in Tripura. 9-year-old dies of cardiac arrest while playing at school in Lucknow.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Education News Network. I am Pallavi Kulkarni. Today's top news are: in a significant move on Hindi Divas, September 14, Chhattisgarh Chief Minister Vishnu Deo Sai announced that the MBBS course in the state will be available in Hindi from the current academic session. This decision aligns with Prime Minister Narendra Modi's vision expressed in 2022. The initiative aims to implement the National Education Policy 2020 and reflects a shift from the old Macaulay education system. Hindi textbooks will be introduced from the first year of 2024-25 session, with the Health Department tasked to provide necessary materials. Mr. Sai emphasized that changes will benefit students from rural areas who struggle with English medium medical education. This will enhance their understanding and skills in medical field. KIIT World School recently celebrated the grand closing of Under 14 Boys CBSE Cluster 15 football tournament and the inauguration of Under 17 tournament with great fervor. The event, attended by Chief Guest Mr. Shekhar Chandra, Regional Officer of CBSE Panchkula, began with a light lamping ceremony and a vibrant school band performance. Students showcased their pride and spirit, marched past, and cultural performances including the Hanuman Chalisa and Sugandh Hame Mitti Ki. The Under 14 tournament saw DP's Gausan Jind from Haryana win gold, Veda International School secure silver, and Heritage Experiential Learning School Gurugram and Gurukul School Rohtak received bronze medal. An oath ceremony was held for Under 17 teams before Mr. Chandra officially opened the tournament, emphasized the importance of sports and balanced technology use. Principal Dr. Nilima Kamra concluded the event with a vote of thanks to all involved. National Testing Agency has closed the extended objection window for the University Grant Commission (UGC) National Eligibility Test 2024 as of September 14. Candidates who raised objections against the provisional answer keys which were released in the phases did so by paying 200 rupees per question. These objections will be reviewed by subject experts and valid concerns may lead to revisions in the final answer key. Once the results are declared, candidates can check their UGC NET results, cutoffs and scorecards at UGC NET website. To access results, candidates need to visit the website, open the scorecard link and enter the application number and date of birth. The marking scheme towards 2 marks for each correct answer with no negative marking. For queries, candidate can contact the NTA. A private school employee in Noida has been arrested for allegedly molesting 15-year-old girl multiple times. The accused is 30-year-old man who apprehended after the victim's parents filed a complaint with the police. The girl informed her parents about the abuse after being threatened by the employee. The accused has been charged under the POSCO Act and other relevant sections of the Indian Penal Code. This is not the first first time such incident has occurred in a private school at Noida. In Chandigarh, a significant number of unrecognized schools face severe deficiencies impacting students' welfare. An alarming 45.5% of these schools lack qualified teachers, violating the RTE Act 2009. Furthermore, 77.2% do not have libraries and 80.3% are missing playgrounds. This lack of essential resources or qualified staff undermines the educational standards and overall development around 13,000 students enrolled in these institutions. The Chandigarh Administration and School Education Department are devising plans to shut down these non-compliant schools. Inspections revealed that many schools also lack fire safety and occupancy certificates, compounding safety concerns. The absence of libraries, playgrounds, and severely restrictions on students' access to crucial learning resources and physical development opportunities. Officials will review these issues in an upcoming meeting to assess progress and formulate further actions. In Anuppur, Madhya Pradesh, police have charged Headmaster Chaman Lal Kanwar and his son Rakesh Pratap Singh with fraud. The case emerged when Tanmay Vasant Sharma, CEO of Anuppur District Panchayat, discovered Singh teaching and managing the government primary and middle school in Cholna during an inspection. The headmaster and two other teachers were absent for the school. A female teacher revealed that Kanwar had been ill for a month, leading his son to fill in. Sharma ordered an FIR against Singh for his unauthorized role. Block Resources Center Officer Vishnu Sharma requested Jaitri Police to file the complaint. The police station confirmed a case against Kanwar and Singh for cheating and fraud under Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita. A class 5 student in South Tripura district was allegedly kidnapped and gang raped while returning from school. Her parents filed a missing person report with the police after she did not return home. The girl was found near her house the following day. The accused, a 22-year-old local man, has been charged under the POSCO Act and other relevant sections of the Indian Penal Code. This is the second such incident reported in Tripura within a week. In Lucknow, a tragic incident occurred at Montfort School where a 9-year-old girl, Manvi Singh, a class of 3 students, suffered from a cardiac arrest while playing in the playground. According to the school's principal, Manvi fell unconscious and was immediately rushed to the Fatima Hospital. Later, her family took her to the Chandan Hospital where doctors confirmed her death due to cardiac arrest. The police have been informed of the incident, but the girl's family has decided not to pursue any action. In response to the tragedy, the school declared a holiday on Friday. That's all for today's news. Signing off with Pallavi Kulkarni. For more such news and informative videos, log into our website www.theENN.com. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe to our channel.